Welcome to another episode of Hot Topics with Abby. It's a beautiful Friday here at RCM Media. What's up? How you guys doing? It's finally Friday. Yes, it's been a long week. It's been the longest week ever. So yes, I have with me David today on the show. He's also a media personality. What's up, David? How are
What's
you?
up, man? I'm good. I'm good. My name is David. I go by David J. the Virgo. That's like my
Davy
host, my
J the
stage
Virgo.
name.
So
All
what's
that
the
good stuff.
Virgo? You're a
But
Virgo,
yeah, I'm a
yes.
Virgo.
Yes, and
September
it's pretty much.
22nd.
So what's
Shout
the
out to
J?
Virgos. Jamal, my middle name.
Okay,
Yeah.
Davy J the Virgo.
Mhm.
Makes sense,
Mhm.
yeah. So we could call you Davy J.
Oh yeah. I mean that works too. That's what most people call
Davy
me.
J. All right, so Davy J on the show today, y'all. Drum rolls. Woohoo! Thank you for being here, by
Oh,
the
no
way.
problem. No problem.
Okay, so today we're just gonna get right on the topic. We're talking about beauty brands.
Mhm.
A lot of people want to be their own bosses. A lot of people want to own their own thing,
Mhm.
and there's certain things that you have to be able to do, or you have to do in order to get there and actually have your own brand and build your own brand.
Mhm.
So today, okay, so yeah, I did it today. Whatever, don't look. So today I was taking notes and I was able to come up with some things. And the first thing is to have a clear vision and intention of what you want to do.
Mhm. Yeah, that's a
So
good idea.
pretty much, because obviously without a clear vision of what you want to do, it's like you could easily get distracted.
Definitely, definitely, definitely. I
It's
agree with that.
like for example, I want to own like a radio show,
Right.
and I don't even know what kind of audience I want to target. I don't
Mhm.
know what I want to be talking about. I don't
Yeah.
know if it's like sports or
Mhm.
fashion or music,
Mhm.
and obviously, and everybody's like, oh, here, this is my idea. Oh, that's my idea. That's my
Mhm.
idea. I don't have like a concrete thing.
Mhm.
Like, what do you feel about that? You understand what I'm
So
talking
yeah, I
about,
mean,
right?
I see what you're saying. So like, you're basically saying that one of the first things that you need to do to build a brand is
Mm-hmm.
to have a clear understanding of what you want your brand to even be.
Pretty much,
I mean,
yeah.
that's like I think that's one of the first major steps of brand building is looking at the demographic, what type of demographic you want,
Right.
looking at what type of content you want to have, definitely like a ground basis of your bigger vision in general.
Yeah,
You know,
pretty much.
so that's definitely a very important thing. I
Yeah,
think you hit
like
it on the
you, the
head.
lunch table and all
Mhm.
that you do.
Mhm.
Obviously, you've been able to build your own brand because I've been watching. Yeah, I've been watching Snoopy and like, oh, what's he doing? And I see you doing your own thing. Like
Mhm.
that's because you know exactly what you're trying to achieve,
Yeah.
and to be able to achieve that, you have to have like your own vision and this is what I want to do. These are
Yeah.
my intentions, and also I think you also should be able to build a team.
Yeah, I mean, a team is definitely
Hmm.
important. Like just like you all have a team here. I got your producer, you got my little guy over here taking pics and everything. Like it's like a small team, but it's a
Right.
team. Like a
Right.
team is necessary because you can't do everything on your own. You can't shoot your own
Hmm.
video,
Exactly. That's
talking or
that's
anything.
that's
Like
that's my point. You
you
can't
can't
do
do everything.
everything. You can't juggle everything.
Yeah.
It's like okay, you can be able to do everything, but like I feel like the results you can't get
You're not
what
gonna
you
get yeah.
right. Like I
Mhm.
can't be here and having to go back and forth trying to shoot the show.
Exactly. Exactly.
I mean you could shoot your own show,
You
but
can, but I
not
mean it's a
yeah,
difference. So
yeah, it's different.
um, like having a team is so important because everyone specializes in something.
Yeah,
So when you have a team, each person on your team can
bring
specialize
something to
fuller,
the
yeah, bring
table.
something extra to the table and what
Right.
they're supposed to be and give their 100% to that one job versus, giving it to a bunch of other things. So yeah,
Yeah.
that definitely makes sense.
Yeah,
Definitely
definitely.
makes sense.
Like because sometimes you're like, oh yeah, I'm a Walmart person. I can do everything by myself, but
Hmm.
yeah, it doesn't work that way. So so far, you have to have a clear vision of what you want to do. You
Hmm.
have to be able to build a team,
Yeah,
and obviously you have to be able to work together with your
yeah,
team and do stuff together.
definitely.
Um, my next point is you should be open to new things.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. I think just being open to new ideas, listening to your team in general is a huge part of brand building.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you got to be open. Like there's
Right.
there's gonna be things that you, especially as a leader, like brand
Right.
building. Most of the time, you're gonna be a leader.
Mm-hmm.
So when you are building and you're gonna think is one way. And I mean, I struggle with that sometimes now myself. So like, you think one thing, and your team is gonna come around and be like, well, David
Right.
or Abby, like, this is not how you could do. You could do it like this. You do it like that. So that's like having a closed mind in a business that
No,
doesn't
because
really get
like
along.
change happens every day. You have to be able to open a change, something new. Like I was talking to somebody at work. I was talking to my coworker today, and we like the what's that thing called? The challenge everybody was doing. I
Oh,
forgot what it
the Bow
was.
Wow challenge,
No, the
money dance.
The
Challenge.
mannequin challenge. Yeah, it was the
Oh yeah,
mannequin
the
challenge. So
mannequin,
we
mannequin.
did it at work, and I was going through my videos today. I was like, oh, look at that video. And she was like,
Right.
oh, that went by. Nobody talks about it no more. I'm like, kids, new things happen every day.
Yeah,
New challenges happen every
yeah,
day. That's
literally.
just how it is. That's
That's how
life.
media
Like,
works.
yeah,
Right.
right. Like, it's not even media alone. Like, it's whatever you want to do. Like, new things happening every day, like fashion, new fashion styles, everything every day. So you have to be able to, like, okay, this is what I wear, and people don't wear that no more. You have to be able to switch up your style
Yeah, you gotta adapt.
and
You gotta
still
really
come
adapt.
out with the same result or even better
Mm-hmm.
because different audience, different people, like if you have like a store, like a clothing line, you can't just make what you like to wear.
Oh yeah, of course.
Right, because
You gotta study your market. You gotta
right,
study your market for sure.
nobody's gonna wear that. And also, I feel like you have to have standards and process, like a certain process. Like I was talking to my friend the other day, and it's like he's like a big artist from Nigeria, and he was supposed to come here for like a show,
Right.
and all of a sudden he's like, "Oh, I'm not coming anymore." I'm like, "What happened?" He was like, "Because they want to, but they don't want to book our flight." And he was like, "Oh, we have like standards, we have process. You have to
Wow.
meet. If you don't, well, we're not coming." And I was
Wow.
like, "But that's like thousands of dollars right there." He's like, "Because if I was like, okay, that's fine." Another promoter is going to think it's okay to bring me and not
Yeah.
pay for my flight.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, wow, that's actually really smart. I never thought about that because if this one person thinks, oh, well, it's okay, they don't do certain things like this, well, it's okay. We don't really have to follow through. We could just throw anything at them
Right.
because they don't have a certain process.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that's what I feel.
No, that makes sense. I mean, you gotta have certain standards what you do. You gotta know your worth and you gotta know your value.
Right.
Because when you start getting to a certain point, there's gonna be stuff. The bigger you get, the more stuff comes with it.
Exactly, right.
So you gotta be able to understand what is your worth, what is your value, and don't go under that value. I mean, sometimes it's certain stuff like I usually charge for a lot of stuff, like to come and do anything. But it's certain things like you never know.
Oh, shit.
No.
Are you going to throw the bill
No,
at me
no,
now?
no, 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 no. But I mean, it's just you got to get yourself to a certain point where you work for a certain platform, you work
Right.
for a certain, status, and you can't let certain people take advantage of that because
Yes,
it's almost disrespectful to your craft. at that
Pretty
point.
much, yes. And also, like, my final point is consistency, and that is
That's
so
that's huge. That's
important.
huge,
Like,
very
it
important.
is super important.
And it's one of the hardest things too.
Yeah.
It's one of the hardest things.
Like, I'm so tired right now, but I had to drag myself here. Like, I'm
Yeah.
like tired and cranky, but I had to, be here because I like, all right, every week. So I have to drop something every week. No matter how tired I am, I have to
Yeah.
make myself understand
Yeah.
that a lot of people doing the same thing out there, and
Yeah,
it's
media,
very
media is
easy.
growing. Media is growing by the second. There's a lot of people now, especially with cameras like this. You can set a camera up anywhere in your living room.
Right.
Set a camera anything anywhere and just talk. So that's like a major part of brand building, consistency, products.
Right.
Being able to put your logo anywhere and everywhere, like stickers, pins, anything you get your hands on.
Right.
Like there should be
Like a
there
shirt.
shouldn't be a shirt.
That's your
anything.
phone.
No, seriously, everywhere. 'Cause
Everywhere,
to the
pretty
point where it's
much.
like, if you don't know what it is, you're gonna be like, what is that? Because I see it everywhere.
Right.
So then you have to be consistent with that. Like you have to be
Yeah.
consistent with the Instagram page. That's why it's so important to have a team.
Right.
Because without a team, you can't keep up with all that by yourself 100%.
Exactly.
So
So, it
that's-
pretty much works hand in hand.
Yeah, it
Like,
definitely works
yeah.
hand in hand. And I think a lot of brand building, a lot of people want to be their own bosses and want to do this, that, and the third. But a lot of that comes with a cost. Just like you said, like you're tired.
Right.
you got to come anyway. You
Of
know, like
course,
I was in the
yeah.
middle of editing. I was like, oh shoot, I gotta go like immediately.
Yeah.
Like it's just there's a certain price that you pay every time that you step up and say, I want to start something.
Right.
There's a lot more pressure on you. There's a lot more eyes on you when you want to start something. And then a lot of people don't understand how much work you actually got to put into it.
No, they don't,
They don't
because
at all.
like when you drop something on YouTube or anywhere, you have people like encouraging you, people like saying not so nice things
Yeah.
and all, and it's just like, and sometimes I used to do that until I started doing this too,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then I'm like, people put a lot of work into doing what they do, and it takes a
Video.
lot to actually be behind, like in
But
front of
that's-
the camera and all that stuff,
Mhm.
and whatever you do, I feel like, and it's like successful, you must have put a lot of work into that.
Mhm.
And it's obviously that is important. And people, like you said, people don't know how much work you put into that. They just
Yeah.
see the result, obviously.
Definitely, definitely.
It's just,
And I mean, a lot of that comes from, especially like videos and then the third, like when you drop a video, people's attention spans are like this.
right.
So if you're not having a video, because I could go to Instagram and see the best 30 seconds of like a 5-minute video just
Right.
from Instagram. So it's like stuff is so immediate.
Right.
So your videos and everything you're doing has to be straight, almost straight to the point.
Yeah.
Has to be energetic. Has to be something that people keep their eyes on.
Right.
It's a lot harder than a lot of people think.
It is,
harder.
and that's why sometimes people start building brands and it just doesn't
They
work
stop.
out.
Yeah, they cut off because they don't realize the struggle behind it.
Yes.
So I mean, I feel like if anybody out there wants to build their own brand, of course, understand what you want to do.
That's important.
Definitely try to figure out a team that you can build, but make sure you have something for your team.
Right.
Like, don't just say, okay, we want to build a team. Have jobs for them. Have descriptions laid out. Like, the more serious you take it,
Right.
the more serious they'll take it.
Yeah, definitely, because you have to believe in your own self first. And something I noticed doing this is that people see you. People see you, whatever you're doing. People notice you. They see you. They watching you.
Consistency
So,
makes that
right.
happen.
So once you stop, they notice. Once you keep going, they notice. So yeah, that's really important. You have to be consistent and like building your own team. Like you said, you have to be able to give them, okay, this is what you're doing.
Right.
This person handles this. This person handles that. So that's definitely major. So tell us a little bit more about the lunch table.
Okay. Well, the Lunch Table is a social media platform. We do anything and everything. Like, we cover events. We have events. We make skits. We do interviews like this. We it's really no cap on the media. Like, we have a huge social media page growing. We basically just make some great videos, cover
Right.
great videos, like stuff that people really want to see. So with that being said, we have teams for it. Just like you said, building teams, we have
Right.
teams. So we have different teams at different campuses.
Okay.
So we have a media team that covers events, that does dips and dabs in the media. So so basically, people at certain schools don't always get the media experience that they could get. So I try to give them the media experience that they could get,
Okay.
that I got from just building and starting something like this.
Okay.
So as it grew, there's teams at different schools now. So Towson,
Oh, that
Coppin,
makes sense.
Morgan, Bowie State, and University of Maryland. So we're just gonna keep expanding. We're gonna go to high schools next semester, give them a media team, and we built the platform for them. All they have to do is make the videos and just step up. So
Oh, that's interesting.
yeah, I mean, it's going, like, my vision with it is very large. It's a lot of work, it's a lot of time, but it's all worth it. Like, I quit my job. I do this full time now.
Oh,
So this is
okay.
like, no, seriously, it gets to the point where like media is becoming everything.
So
Like, this is my
yeah,
life.
it is. And once that's what you want to do, and you put all, you're all into it, like you're doing now, definitely it's going to yield something really good.
And the
It
results
sounds-
show. The results show.
Yeah, it
They
sounds
do.
like it is, because having built all that team, different schools, and yeah, that's big.
It's a headache, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh wow, that's interesting. So where can we find you?
Oh, well, Instagram, Twitter, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat.
And
It's David J.
Instagram,
the
Twitter,
Virgo,
social
DAVYJ,
media.
yeah, any social media platform. David J. the Virgo. I host Select Lounge every Friday. So if you ever want to party,
Hey,
21
okay.
and up. 21 and up. Only, be trying to sneak in that. Select Lounge is on Fridays. And then, yeah, I mean, I work at Radio 1 sometimes. I still cut my job with a radio station
Okay.
because that's something I wanted to do.
Right.
Like media, as long as you're in your field, like I'm gonna put it like this, like as long as you're in your field and you're doing something in your field, the luckier you get in your field.
Yeah, definitely.
So if just stick around media people, and just build your brand. But nah, this is cool though. This is cool though.
Awesome.
Follow me, yo.
Follow
me.
him, y'all. Yeah. You.
I throw some gang. I don't even know what this means. I hope I ain't offending nobody.
I hope so too. I
You know
know.
what she had the address? I got the address. I got
Oh
the
no.
address. I want it.
No. Oh, nah. They're gonna find you though. Anyway, thank you so much for coming on the
No
show.
problem.
Thank you
Thank
for. I know it took. We had to wait for you, but I
It's
forgive
cool.
you.
It's cool. This ain't a cut. This studio's in a cut. So don't. It's
Thank you
behind
for
like
coming.
3 buildings, a gas station,
Really?
a liquor store. No.
Oh, you gonna make it so easy for them to find you. They find me, they gonna find you. Trust me. Thank you so much for coming on the show, though.
For sure.
And this is Hot Topics with Abby. So don't forget, every Friday, same time, same location, different guests.
I like that.
I can't be Gangstar. All right, let me not try. All right, guys, thank you for tuning in.